Stephanie, and I'm here with Bailey, who's being a good girl. Today we're going to work a lot on loose leash walking. I also like to call it heel. So what we're going to do is we've got to have Bailey learn that we are the masters, so we control the walk instead of Bailey. They don't get to take us on a walk, we get to take her on a walk, okay? So what we're going to do today is I'm going to keep Bailey from pulling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten up her leash, have her right next to me. I'm going to have the bulk of the leash up near my hip, and Bailey's going to be on my left side because I'm right-handed, so I want Bailey on the opposite side. That way my dominant hand has the treats. And what we're going to do is Bailey and I are going to take a walk, and the side that she's on, I'm going to use that, I'm going to use that leg, and I'm going to step with that leg first. As soon as my foot hits the ground, I'm going to say walk. So ready, Bailey? Walk. She stays nice and close to me. She's not going in front of me. She's not going behind me. She's staying right next to me. All right, and then I'm going to stop. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Good girl. So what this is every time we go on a walk, I'm going to have Bailey start in the sit, and then she has to end in the sit. Good walk, Bailey. Good walk. So she always has to start and end in the sit, and we're always going to be facing the same direction. I don't want Bailey's tushy out to the side, and I don't want her facing me. If she does that just like she did, I just pulled her little tushy and we went right next to me, and then I gave her her treat, okay? So I'm going to walk. I'm going to start with the leg that she's on, and I'm going to say walk. Good girl. She stays nice and close to me. Good. And then as soon as I stop, she's got to sit her tushy on the ground. It's okay if I let her sniff the treat. I don't want to say the word sit because then she's going to get confused. I want her to naturally be able to do it. Bailey. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Good girl. Good walk. So you don't want to say the word sit when you're doing loose leash or heel, because otherwise she's going to get confused. Her sitting at the beginning and end is actually part of the whole program. So when we're doing loose leash or heel, like I like to say, you have to make sure that they sit on their own. All right, Bailey, you ready? And the more we do it, the more she's going to get used to it. And you can even let her touch her tushy. That way she knows, oh, yep, I forgot I'm supposed to be sitting down. And then we're going to walk. Remember, keep her nice and close to you. Not walking in front of me, not walking behind me. Walk, 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 walk. Good girl, and then I'm going to stop. Bailey, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Good girl. And see, just like that, she's got her tush out to the side. So I'm going to move her and say, oh, good walk, Bailey. Good girl. And so he's adding in, hi, Zoe. She's like, all right, so here we go, Bailey. We're going again. Ready? Walk. And if she stops, you just want to give her a little tug. Come on, Bailey. Walk. 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 This way. She needs to learn to adapt to your body and walk with you. So if I'm walking into her, she needs to walk away. If I'm walking away from her, she has to walk with me. Good girl. And then we're going to stop. What do you do, Bailey? What do you do? There we go. Trisha's out to the side, so I'm going to bring her in. Good walk, Bailey. Good girl. All right, so this one, when you guys are out walking, what you want to do is you want to practice this going up and down the street. I like to stop at every street corner or every stop sign. That way, as soon as I stop, Bailey sits down. She looks super prim and proper. Everyone who's walking by is like, oh, what a good dog. And that way you can practice her stopping before she crosses the street, which is also very, very good for her safety. All right, Bailey, ready? Let's do it. Walk. Good girl. Come on, Bailey. Walk. Walk. Good girl. We want to make sure that Bailey's not going to be pulling in front of us, because I know she's super, super strong, and we don't want to end up with our face on the concrete. Walk in, walk. Girl. Girl. What do we do? What do we do? So the sitting at the end is going to be difficult for Bailey. What do you do? Tushy on the ground. Tushy on the ground. Good girl. Move this way. Bailey. Good walk. Good walk. So what I would suggest is to do this maybe. It doesn't have to be the whole walk, because Bailey's going to get really, really sick of constantly staying right next to you. She's going to want to sniff and check stuff out as well, and that's okay. So I would maybe say do this maybe the first 5 or 7 minutes of the walk, and then try it again as you're heading home, maybe for 5 minutes. That way Bailey doesn't get, you know, super stuck to you, and she likes to be able to sniff and check everything out. Can you sit? Sit, Bailey. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. So remember, with the loose leash walking, you want to start with Bailey on your not dominant side. So that would be my left side. I've got my treats in my dominant hand. Bailey always has to start in a sit, and then she always has to end in a sit. Remember, if her tushy's out, we want to move her up nice and close to us. Always say, good walk. And make sure that you start with the foot, the side that she's on. And as soon as that foot hits the ground, you're going to say, walk. And that way Bailey knows exactly what you guys are doing, right? Good girl. So I know we're also working on lay down, so I'm going to see if Bailey's going to lay down in the grass. Bailey, can you lay down? Lay down. Good girl. Good girl, baby. So it looks like she's getting the lay down. I like that. Good girl. So come here, Bailey. Sit. Lay down. Come on, lay down, Bailey. Good girl. Sit. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. All right, we're going to do the loose leash one more time, just so I can show you. Ready? Yeah, there we go. Good. Tushy this way. All right, Bailey, ready? Ready? Let's walk. Walk. Come on. Walk, Bailey. Walk. 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 Keep the leash right next to your hip. Come on. Come on. Keep walking. Keep walking. Give it a little tug if she decides to stop. And arch. What do we do, Bailey? What do we do? Tushy, tushy, tushy. Good walk, Bailey. Yeah, extra bonus treat. Good girl. So this was Stephanie and Bailey, and we were working on loose leash walking.